Hey folks, Gil here with Tanglewood Croft. It's a pretty cold, gloomy day here at the homestead. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a quick unboxing. My wife got a, a chicken plucker for Christmas, and we've not even unboxed it yet. I want to show you this chicken plucker. It's not one of the bigger brands. I can't remember the exact brand. I'll tell you when we get it up, when I get it unboxed here. And my wife decided to go ahead and take a chance on this plucker because many of the others, like we found, like the Yardbird at Tractor Supply and some of those places, they just didn't hold up. And this one only had two reviews, but both were very positive. So anyway, let me get set up here with the camera, and we'll see what we find inside. By the way, the reason we're doing this, it's Wednesday, the 27th here. My wife is responsible for posting videos, so I'm not exactly sure when you'll see this one. But Friday the 29th, we're going to my wife's best friend's house. She has some chickens to process. Some Cornish cross that's way older than they probably ought to be, but you know, things happen on farms. This farm is Goodwin's Glen Heritage Homestead. We'll leave a link for it down in the show notes. So you can go there and like their Facebook page. They don't have a YouTube channel that I'm aware of. I'm not sure if they're intending to, but hey, go over and give them some likes, get them some traffic, and who knows, they might decide to do something like this after, you know, getting mentioned in our videos with our huge audience that we have right now. But hey, I'm not knocking it. Thanks to everybody that's subscribed already and is watching these videos. We appreciate every bit of it. So let me get set up here. We'll see what's in the box. LEM Products, that's the name of it. LEM, all caps. This particular plucker, with shipping and handling, which is $27.30, $33 in taxes, is $450.67. Friday we'll show you how it works so that we can see if it is a good plucker or not. So this is the beginning somewhat of a product review on this thing. I'm just needing to unbox it, see if it needs any assembly before we take it Friday. With it being such a nasty day here, that's about all that I'm intending to do. Hey folks, just a quick update. The part that I thought was missing is actually there. The manual shows to install it, and I'll show you what it is. It's called a proximity sensor. Let me flip you around here, show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so right here on the base, the manual, okay, you see this little part right here? That is a proximity sensor of some kind. There is a corresponding on the tub right here where this yellow arrow is. I believe it's a magnet. And what you're supposed to do when you put this part, the tub on there, is line those up. So I'm gonna do that. So there it is, folks, pretty much finished. I do have some really good news though. We will catch back up with you on Friday. Let me just do a quick walkthrough though for you. Change my zoom here. Essentially what happens is, I've already got the pretty thing dirty. You put the chicken, after you have dispatched the chicken, for those of you who don't know, you put it in here. Now these fingers, this bottom plate will spin, and these fingers, they tumble. It's almost like a washing machine. In fact, I've seen some of the homemade ones, models of these that are made from washing machines. We do have plans that we bought that's for a do-it-yourself plucker. If you would like to do it, you build a frame out of wood. It's not nearly as portable as this. That particular brand is supposed to be a really good one though. We'll try to leave you a link to that down in the show notes. But essentially, after you kill the chicken, you cut the head off and you scald the bird, you dump it in here and it tumbles around. And I believe this one can do 2 at a time if I remember correctly. And it usually works better if you've got more than one bird in them anyway. But these fingers will pluck all of the feathers off. Again, we'll show it to you in more detail Friday when we go over to kill these birds. Dispatch them. I don't think I'm supposed to use that word, kill, on YouTube. But anyway, we'll show you that. There's even a hole on the bottom right here, and that's where the feathers can come out, and then of course you can wash it out with a hose. Not sure if I got a good shot of that, but it's right here. Kind of sticks down. The wheels are put on. As you can see, sitting on the ground, they free roll, but if you pick it up, you can roll it around. So that's going to be about it for today. Generally, they will pluck a chicken about 15 seconds, 20 seconds, thereabouts. Saves a lot of time, especially if you're doing multiple birds. And then we've got some birds here, like our Dorkings. When we processed some of those, we couldn't believe the feathers. They're almost like hair, and they're almost as thick. So this will be really handy. My wife put her foot down after the last ones because when it comes to plucking by hand, I just have this automatic reaction. I can't do it. It's another reason we got this, so I can help. She said she wasn't going to do it again without a plucker. So we'll get back with you Friday so you can see how this thing works. Just a quick note to let you know these are the chickens we're going to be processing. They're Cornish cross, but you can see they're really, really big chickens. They've really went well past the 6 to 8 weeks that you have to keep this Cornish cross to process them. The owner said that a lot of these are processing out at like 8 pounds, and the Cornish cross is a 4 to 5 pound bird generally, so you can see how far they've gone over. So we'll be back with some more. Okay folks, so we've stopped for the day. I just wanted to point out a couple of things. You saw the video that just prior to this. These were really big birds, as I pointed out before. Supposed to process these guys at like 6 to 8 weeks, and they're about 8 months old. The setup we had, we could only scald one at a time. This is made where you can handle more than one bird at a time, especially the smaller ones that are at butchering age. One of the things in a way I don't like, and it has to do with this design, and I'm not an engineer so I have no suggestions, but it's hard to pick this up and move it. It's really awkward, and if you're as clumsy as I am, you got a bad habit of running into yourself with things. But other than that, this did a really good job on these big birds, other than them getting caught, and that just has to do with the size of the birds more than the plucker itself. So we'll drop a link to where you can buy one of these pluckers if you're interested. We will also drop a link to a book you can get if you're more interested in building one for yourself. But so far, initial use, I'd have to say this is a really good plucker. So look into it and see if maybe you think you would like one as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe and tell everybody about us, and come back and be with us for our next video.